Well, these days, so many people are adopting the vegan diet, from Jay-Z and Beyonce to Ellen DeGeneres. The health benefits are obvious, and we're all starting to get on the bandwagon. But a lot of us have thought mainly about the health benefits and not about the humane argument for taking the step to go vegan. So today we've got Erica Meier, who's the Executive Director of Compassion Over Killing and also the producer of the DC VegFest, to share with us some of the arguments for adopting a more humane diet as well as a healthy diet. Hey, Erica.
Thank you so much for having me, Bianca.
So good to have you here, and these wonderful, delicious treats you have, wonderful examples of the many alternatives that people can use instead of dairy and meat for their diets.
Yes, yeah, and this is some of what we'll be showcasing at the DC VegFest. You can buy this at grocery stores and restaurants throughout the DC area as well.
Yeah, it's easier. So tell me about Compassion Over Killing and some of the issues that are happening, particularly with factory farming, that a lot of people aren't aware of.
Yeah, well, Compassion Over Killing, thank you for asking. We are a nonprofit animal protection organization, and we focus on farmed animals. What we do, our job, our mission is to expose the abuses that farmed animals endure behind the closed doors of factory farms and slaughterhouses. We go undercover with investigations. We have a legal advocacy program that challenges how the animals are treated and challenges how they're marketed in stores. And we also have a very active outreach program where we reach out to the public and educate them about where their food is actually coming from, because most people have no idea. These industries don't want the public to know what's going on. So we bring that information to the public and provide them with an opportunity to see where their food is coming from and to make kinder choices. And that is an example of what we have here today.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've seen some of the clips on YouTube and online with some of the just horrors that happen inside the animal farms. Tell me a couple examples of some of the worst abuses that you've seen.
Most people are surprised to learn that farmed animals have virtually no legal protections whatsoever. They're denied the same protections we often provide dogs and cats in our homes. And so what happens behind the closed doors of factory farms is very shocking. It includes animals who are, they're castrated without any pain relief. They have their piglets have their tails docked. They have their ears cut. Chickens who are in the egg-laying industry, they spend their lives in tiny cages so small they can barely spread their wings. And that's the same with mother pigs as well. They are living on breeding factories. They're confined. They're immobilized in these crates where they can barely take a step forward or backwards, and they can't turn around.
You know, that was one of the things, seeing a video online of cows being separated from their calves and sort of hooked up to machines just so that we can eat cow milk and drink cow milk and all the products from dairy. And that was, for me, you know, on the vegetarian continuum, taking that step to finally say, okay, I'm letting go of the cheese, I'm letting go of the milk, and there's plenty of alternatives from hemp milk and almond milk, and you know, it's great. It tastes great. You've got yogurt, you've got so many different options. So tell me a little bit about some of the things that people are gonna see at DC VegFest and what you have here that can maybe give people who are a little uncertain about taking that step away from eating meat and dairy into becoming more vegan and more compassionate with their diets.
Yeah, well, we develop food habits when we're very young, and so we get very accustomed to certain flavors. And what's so great about the food available today is that plant-based foods have all the flavors and all the reminders of the foods that we're used to, but they're cruelty-free.
Right.
And not only are they cruelty-free, which is better for the animals, they're actually healthier for our bodies. Plant-based foods are cholesterol-free. So you can enjoy the flavors, as you can see here today. You can enjoy Italian sausage and hot dogs and an Egg McMuffin styled sandwich, cupcakes and macaroni and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
100% plant-based. And it tastes very familiar to you, but yet there's no animals at all in these products.
So you don't have to give up that comfort food. I mean, you know, a lot of us are emotional eaters and we just want to feel good when we eat our food. And I think that's why a lot of people are afraid of adopting the vegan diet. So tell us a little bit about what people can expect at the DC VegFest, where they're going to see lots of different vendors selling products just like this, lots of information. It's coming up in October. Why everybody at home should come out.
Yeah, well, it's a free event for starters. We want as many people to come and enjoy this festivities. It's a celebration of vegetarian food in the DC area, and it's meant to introduce people to new foods, to introduce people to like-minded individuals who are anywhere on the path from being already vegan to being vegetarian to just discovering what we call pre-vegans, people who are interested in learning more about how to incorporate these foods in their diet. And you can get free food samples. We'll have over 100 different vendors from nonprofit organizations to commercial vendors to food vendors, which are clearly our most popular. We'll have free food samples, cooking demonstrations. There's a kids activity area, and it's a dog-friendly event, so you can bring your canine companion.
Perfect, yeah.
So it's just a fun celebration. It's meant for everyone to come, and you'll get a lot of free stuff. The first 1,000 people will get a free bag loaded with free stuff.
Ooh, yum. Well, for those of you who can't make it out to the DC VegFest, there's plenty of ways that you can find out information about adopting a more compassionate diet. You can find out on dcvegfest.com. You can also check out happycow.com for restaurants around the world that serve great vegan cuisine. So Erica, thank you so much for being here. Can't wait to dig into some of these treats here. I don't know which one to start with. Maybe the cupcakes.
Yes, absolutely. I know, I have such an appetite now looking at all this food.
Yeah. Well, thanks for being here. We appreciate it. And don't go away. We've got more coming up here on Conscious Living. Maybe this one. I don't know. What do you think?
I think this one, the peanut butter and chocolate.
Ooh, peanut butter. Let's swap.